All right, yeah. All right, all right, all right. You're here. What? Listening to Red Sauce with Romano Botticelli, the
Can't
most
you see I'm
Italian spaghetti and meatballs since Mussolini.
what's carbon?
What's carbon?
What's
I'm here.
going on the
I'm here
carbon?
with Joey Spumante Rigamortis.
Hey, who the fuck is this guy? It's Rigatoni.
Is a
Rigatoni.
rigatoni.
I'm gonna need to know the names of your children and the names of their schools. I got a lot of money on the line.
I got a daughter named Chloe, and she goes to the Golden Gate School District.
What's that in San Fran?
Yeah, San Fran, and I fucking hate the bitch. But anyways, we're not here to talk about my family's personal information. That's my other show. We're here with Joey Spumante Rigatoni, professional skateboarder, sponsored by the state of Illinois. Joey, how the hell are you?
How am I doing, Romano? Well, I've been a sponsored skateboarder for about 25 years. Sponsored by the.
That's a long time.
Sponsored by the state of Illinois.
That's a long time.
They pay my salary. They pay me about like what $8 billion to shoot those videos or something.
That's
It's
a
like,
lot of money.
Yeah, I actually we record
That's,
lots of solid content. I actually
You must
I did a kickflip off the Empire State Building in Chicago.
in Chicago. Huh. That's the Empire State Building's not in Chicago last time I checked.
Well, that's the thing. That's that they paid me $8 billion because I moved it.
Cause you moved it.
Yeah.
And how did you
I
do
I
that?
used my dolly and my van.
Your dolly?
I
You
didn't want to
moved.
use a truck because it's harder. You got to lift it up further to get it in the bed of a truck. You got to lift it up only a foot off the ground to get in the back of the van.
So you just put it sideways in the back of a van.
Yeah, and I drove it all the way over to Chicago, the Windy City.
And it didn't tip over in the Windy City?
No, I got the footage. I actually got picked up by the
You
cops.
got the footage.
I was trying
Why'd
to-
the cops
I was
nab
trying to
ya?
put it back, but I got a little sidetracked. You know, I needed some cash. So I tried
Okay.
to pawn it off, but
Okay.
it was definitely, registered.
You needed cash after getting paid $8 billion.
Well, the Empire State Building had been reported stolen, and I was charged, so I had to pay for that.
Well, I mean, you can't blame a man for trying, folks.
Yeah, it's just what I had to do, I'm originally from New York City, New York, so it felt bad because,
Because
I'm
that's
a local. That's my life.
yeah,
That's my home.
yeah, that's
I
yeah,
am
that's
New
your
York.
home.
I am New York. See, my father, he's from he came over on a boat. He came over on a boat back in '43 from the Italians.
From the Italians. Yeah, they
Yeah.
make a good meatball.
I hear they make a mean meatball.
Yeah, my pappy was actually an Italian meatball.
Are you an
and,
Italian?
I'm not. I'm from New Mexico. I was originally Hispanic, but I was adopted by a plate of spaghetti and meatballs, and so now I'm Italian. My grandma's a quiche. She's still over in Italy.
Whoa. What the fuck is a quiche?
It's a meat pie, my guy. It's my grandmama, a quiche, But we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about Joey.
So, that was all back in '43 when he came over from the Italians. I'm from New York City, New York. And it wasn't until I got my diagnosis that I really started merchandising. That was before I became this whole pro skateboarder.
Diagnosis. That sounds harsh.
It was so harsh.
What
Harsh.
What did you got? What do you got? What should I be concerned?
The doctor sat me down. He sat me down one day. He goes, "Hey, I'm terribly, terribly sorry to break it to you, sir, but you've got cauliflower.
Oh,
It's hereditary."
Cauliflower. Hereditary cauliflower.
And my heart,
That's
my
rough.
heart sank.
I bet,
Man,
I bet.
My heart sank.
That sounds
I was
rough.
thinking, what am I gonna do?
What
am I
do you
gonna
do?
do?
What
Am I gonna tell her
What is
kids?
there to do? Yeah.
What am I gonna tell his kids? What am I gonna do?
Yeah, the doctor's kids gotta know about your diagnosis.
So I says to the guy, okay, well, this is definitely a wake-up call for me. I'm gonna stop eating cauliflower.
All right.
so it don't have to digest.
Are you clean on the cauliflower now?
Yeah, I haven't touched it since the
Since 82, since the
backup,
diagnosis?
the diagnosis.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
It was curable, you know. It was
It
curable,
was
but it
curable,
was
that's
definitely a
good.
wake up call for me.
As it should be.
And that's when I got into merchandising. And I was making a
Merchandising.
lot of money. Juanita was doing my bookkeeping back then.
Juanita? Okay, okay.
She was doing my bookkeeping until her bum leg got the best of her, and she couldn't walk. It was really unfortunate. I hated to see her go,
that
but
is unfortunate.
had to have her put down.
You put her down.
It cost me $400 billion.
It cost you $400 billion to put your bookkeeper down.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. I think the American healthcare system is getting a little out of whack with all the
it was
money.
just the vet said there was no other way.
The vet said there was no other way to keep your bookkeeper around.
They said that was the best course of action. This is what it costs. I had the money, so I paid it.
So, you paid $400 billion to a vet to put your bookkeeper down.
Yeah.
That's a little fishy,
She was a cat.
Okay, that makes more sense. See, I've heard of that. It's the old pussy in the books trick. Yeah.
That's why
All right.
they're all broke, you know?
That makes sense. So you put your bookkeeper down, the
Juanita
vet.
goes down.
Juanita
I'm like,
goes
what
down.
am I gonna do? You know, what am I supposed to do? And I just started drinking myself to death. You know, I ran into this fella, Aaron, at a bar.
Okay.
And he had potential. I was like,
Sounds
you
like
might
a
be
promising fella.
Like you might be able to be my new bookkeeper if you can count. You know.
If you can count, that's
Yeah,
not
he
that
was,
hard.
I ran into him at the bar. He was a chimpanzee.
A chimpanzee.
Yeah, he must have been old enough, you know, like to get into the bar. But they'll let
yeah.
any chimp in the bar these days. Huh?
They do let any chimp into the bar these days.
So what I did was I actually had his arms replaced.
His arms.
Yeah, with little robotic ones. I found in the dumpster behind the toothpaste factory. They put
The
caps.
toothpaste
They
arms.
put the
Yeah,
caps
I've
on the
seen that on.
toothpaste
I've
tubes.
seen that on How It's Made.
They put the caps on the toothpaste.
Yeah, they
tubes.
screw them on the tubes.
So I
Yeah.
replaced his arms with those arms.
Was there anything wrong with his arms before that, or?
I cut him off with a chainsaw.
Oh, yeah. I hear that can cause some damage to chimpanzee arms.
Yeah. But once I realized he was only able to write zeros and eights due to the
Due to the robot toothpaste arms. Yeah.
we sort of just went our
Yeah.
separate ways, you know. I actually
So you cut off his arms and put robot arms on him and just like let him loose.
Yeah, but I was busy merchandising, man.
Okay.
I was merchandising. I got thrown in jail over the merchandise too.
So what were you selling? You're selling drugs, crank,
I got thrown in a Tijuana jail for selling stolen Allen wrenches.
Stolen-
Accidentally sold some to the cops.
to the cops. You
Yeah,
say
it was a whole sting operation. I was selling stolen Allen wrenches for like $800 a pop.
That's a lot of
I
money.
was making a killing, man. I was making a killing.
that's
Sold
a
them
lot
to
of money.
everybody down there in
Everybody.
Mexico. Everybody
They all
down there.
needed Allen wrenches.
They were just buying them up, gobbling
for
up
their,
$800 a pop. I was making money. I was paying my medical bills. I was paying to have my bookkeepers put down. You know, I was making money. Easy money. But like they did a whole sting operation. They got onto it. Like it was this whole thing. I was selling the stolen Allen wrenches. They hit me up. I didn't know the sale was gonna be to a cop. They were wearing a wire. I was wearing a wire. Everyone was wearing a wire back then in the 80s.
Yeah, everybody was wearing a wire in the 80s. I can give you that one. You're wearing the wire and you get popped. What happens next? What happens in jail?
So I'm sitting in jail, and my Aryan buddy walks up to me. He's like, "This ain't the end of the road for me. I'm going to prison for murder." And we're like, "Okay. Yeah." So basically, what I did is I jammed my dick up his ass. And a buddy of mine jammed his dick down the guy's throat. And that was pretty much the end of it, man. We got released the next morning on bail.
Oh yeah, the old Aryan Eiffel Tower. You know, I had that happen to me in jail once. So you got out of jail and what?
That's when I started the whole skateboarding thing. I've still got a lot of merchandise to offload because none of my money got accounted for, none of my merchandise ever got moved because I didn't go down for the stolen Allen wrenches.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How much did you pay for those Allen wrenches you got right there, if you don't mind me asking?
I got them for free. I know a guy. He sells.
You must know a really solid guy.
He's a cool guy. He sells wall mount TVs. Not the TV, just a wall mount for him. And you get 2 free Allen wrenches with every wall mount you get.
That's a hell of a steal.
It is. The wall mounts are $45,000 a piece.
Where'd you get all your money?
So anyways, they're a little spendy, but you get the free Allen wrenches, so it's worth it. It's worth it. It's a good deal. Don't hit them up. It's not for you. The deal's not for you.
$14K, huh, for the wall mount?
40.
40K.
40K is diamond encrusted.
Oh, diamond encrusted.
Yeah, don't look at it. You don't gotta fact check that. And why would I lie? I'm not gonna lie to you, Joey. Don't look at the wall mount. So anyways, what are you gonna do about all the money you gotta count? How's that?
So I made a connection. I got this new bookkeeper. Here's the weird part, okay? I was at a bus stop downtown Nashville trying to pursue my guitar dream. And I actually ran into this bus stop and I discovered what appeared to be a cookbook.
A cookbook.
Stuffed way deep down in a dead hooker's purse.
Okay.
It was filled out to her. It was signed by Bob Saget and by Fred Flintstone.
Oh, that's a good duo of signatures.
It had a recipe for mac and cheese. All the other pages were ripped out.
I do love the mac and cheese.
All the other pages were ripped out, but like they had written down also a recipe for Tombstone Pizza. It was like pick the pizza up from the Walmart, throw it in the microwave.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good recipe.
They filled it out to her. They signed it. Bob Saget and Fred Flintstone.
Uses
it's
a
my
microwave.
Most prized possession. It was a classy thing to find in a dead hooker's purse.
That's definitely very classy for a dead hooker.
The connection is Tombstone Pizza's the name of the rabbit I just recently met. He's become my bookkeeper to try and catch up on the money that never got accounted for back in the 80s.
You said rabbit?
A rabbit, yeah. Tombstone Pizza, the rabbit, he counts
Tombstone
the money.
Pizza, the rabbit. He
came out of the Teddy Tostino pizza roll gig he had going on over there.
Yeah, I know Teddy Tostino.
You know Teddy?
I know Teddy. You know Teddy. I was after my ma and pops the plate of spaghetti and meatballs got devoured by insane maniacs at the Olive Garden. I decided to go back to my roots, so I took a trip to Italy and lived with my grandmother Quiche for a little bit, and she introduced me to Teddy Tostino. She did, and I went down to his whole pizza roll operation, and I was like, I was supposed to be the pizza roll guy. He's making the pizza rolls. I was gonna count the pizza rolls. We had a good thing going, but I get there and he's like, "Hey, listen, I found a guy that's gonna do your job for carrots." I was like, what do you mean? Who the fuck's doing any job for carrots?
Who the fuck is this
Who
guy?
the fuck's this guy? And he's like, listen, it's a rabbit. And the rabbit was very good. He could count pizza rolls better than me. I mean, I understand, but I couldn't give up that easily. That's my job. It's my livelihood. So I tell him, you know what? Hey, let's try it. I'll get paid in the carrots. So Teddy Tostino, he's a real weird guy. He drops his pants and he had pre-sliced baby carrots and he shoves them up his ass and he's like, all right.
Real weird guy.
Yeah, real weird guy. And he's like, eat them out of my asshole.
Holy.
So I'm like,
holy man.
All right. I mean, after 1, 2, 4 hours of this, I'm like, all right, enough is enough. I'm in here eating sliced baby carrots out of your asshole while this rabbit's over there stealing my fucking job. and he didn't like that. He cut off my third pinky and sent me on my way.
Oh, he cut off your third pinky.
He
Well,
cut
let me
off
tell
my
you a story.
third pinky. Okay.
Back in 2004, I cut his
that
dick
was a
off
good
for
year.
3
Yeah.
cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
I still think the fucker should have given me 4.
Well, yeah, you see, the problem with that is he can only count to 3. That's his fatal flaw. That's how he knew to cut off my third pinky.
That's why he needs a rabbit to cut.
Yeah,
count
yeah,
his,
yeah. He can only
pizza
count to
rolls.
3. So yeah, he needs the rabbit for the pizza rolls. He cut off the third pinky. If there were 4, then he wouldn't have cut off 2, because he doesn't know that 2 plus 2 is 4. It's very convoluted. That's probably why he only gave you 3 cigarettes. He could
Why
only
do I
count to
need
3.
somebody else to count all my money?
I don't know. I guess you could do it yourself.
I can't. I'm Italian.
Maybe it's the Hispanic in me, but I can count the money.
You can count the money.
Yeah.
The money. You can count my money. I mean, I technically own your daughter now, so.
Oh yeah? Fuck that cunt. I'm tired of always asking for iPhones and clean water. You can have her. But anyways, there's Joey Splamonti Rigatoni. Professional skateboarder, sponsored by the state of Illinois, and he owns my daughter. Thanks for coming.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in.
Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below.
With your opinion.
We've got new content every week coming at ya hot.
Every week.